Nothing to it, he says. Two. Well, we're seeing some good stuff early from Pepio.
Yeah, well, he's keeping the off-speed pitches down. That slider showing good depth on that pitch. Of course, we talked about the changeup in the first inning. Great action on that pitch also.
Popped up. It's going to be handled by Taylor Walls, and that is out number one. Let's check in with Ryan Bass. Ryan?
Well, Dwayne B.A., how beautiful does this ballpark look? You know, I was here on Sunday when it was the Yankees spring training complex, and in just 72 hours, it was incredible to see the turnover from Yankees to Rays to make this our home ballpark. Speaking with Chief Business Officer of the Rays, Bill Walsh, he had said it was an incredible logistical feat. And guys, I don't even think that does it justice. 3,000 pieces of marketing material had to be installed between Sunday and yesterday. They stretched out a mile wide. Thousands of Yankee logos had to be dismantled or covered up to be able to make this home ballpark feel like the Rays. Walking around with head of branding and creative Warren Hypes, he told me that 4 months ago when word came down they were going to be in this ballpark, they went and measured each and every different placard and different signage to try and make sure that they had every single inch measured out correctly to get this to feel like the Rays home ballpark. As Bill Walsh told me, every single member of this organization and department was involved in making this feel like our home. And guys, I'll tell you, Dwayne and B.A., this thing looks beautiful, and it looks Rays colors for sure.
Yeah, there's not enough praise to be extended to that whole crew. What they have done is just ridiculously great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, it has been
some of the folks who were involved with all of that.
Probably exhausted at this point still.
Farmer pops it into short right, and coming in, to make the catch, that's John Slow to retire the side. Bottom of inning two coming, and Junior Caminero will lead it off.
Unprecedented savings announcement from Kane's Furniture. Now get 20% off your entire purchase or no.
Martini is there waiting, and he makes the catch. Boy, a lot of strikes. I'll tell you, Freeland in that first inning made 9 pitches, 8 strikes, a strike on the first one. Pepio through the first 2, 19 pitches, 16 strikes, and you could say 17.
You could. And these hitters have taken notice. How many first pitch swings have we got? They don't want to fall behind.
First pitch is a strike to Morel.
And that's one of those strikes. It's a quality strike. You don't want to go after that pitch. You're not going to be able to drive that pitch. So both of these pitchers off to quick starts.
Long but foul, well foul. It's 0-2.
Well, now you start to wonder, where does Freeland go here? You know, he's got the fastball in, the breaking ball that cuts in off the plate. Do you go back in there a third time, or because you made the hitter aware of the ball in, you go away? He's going to go back in there.
Feet out of the way of that one. He really went in with that.
Yeah, he did. That was the knuckle curve. And, you know, he's got a very low arm angle, 27 degrees. So that allows him on the breaking balls to get some good sweeping action. Way too much there. Almost caught Christopher Morel on the bounce there. Staying in.
Ooh, and he got him looking. Strike 3 call.
Boy, did not pick up the spin on that pitch. That pitch ended up actually middle away. You can see where the setup of Goodman is, and this pitch more of almost a backdoor breaking ball, regardless, able to lock up Morel. There's the spin, there's the sweeping action right into the zone.
Now Danny Jansen. That's a strike. Very corner of the zone, up and away there, but caught the edge. A little close. It's 1-1. Jansen not only doing the job behind the plate, but what he can do at the plate productively. He has some power in that bat. That's going to be out of play. Straight back.
and does a tremendous job of handling a pitching staff. And so a big acquisition for the Rays this past offseason and bringing him in.
And he's the kind of guy, VA, that I think pitchers would love. He may be the best pitch blocker in the big leagues. So go ahead and throw it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to throw me whatever you want to throw.
I mean, I'm telling you, that does wonders for pitchers. When they know that they've got a catcher back behind the plate who is going to smother a baseball, with that runner on third, they're not afraid to bounce the breaking ball.
Yep.
They're not afraid to go for that put-away off-speed pitch, knowing that Jansen's going to keep it in front of him.
And he tried to check. That's a strike on the appeal down to Bruce Dreckman. 3 up, 3 down. No score.
Key number 1. And key number 2, hit your mark. And what I mean by that is, Dwayne, there's going to be some Rays starters that the innings are going to be limited. And so you really need man for man to be able to hit the mark that the team is looking for innings-wise. If you do that, number 1, you're as healthy as you could possibly have been for the season. You help protect the bullpen, and you put this team right where it needs to be successful.
And to get there, you have to be efficient. And that's what we've seen today. This has been the height of efficiency to begin this start. Down to third. Caminero, the throw's going to be a little wide. Had a little trouble making the initial pickup on it, but he recovered it.
Grab, and is just not able to get the tag down in time. That's where it started to go bad. Now you got to grab, throw quickly, and he just doesn't get all the way through it out in front, and the ball sails.
Runner takes off on the off-speed pitch, and he's in there with a stolen base. Jordan Beck got a great jump right there.
Boy, he did. He got that bag quite easily. Right there, look at him getting a moving lead. That's a huge lead. That's more of a lead that you see at second base, where a guy's really moving off that first base to try to get some momentum.
To wave and miss. Well, that ball hit by Beck was eventually ruled an error at E5. And the steal of second. And strike 3. I'll tell you, Doyle took a look at that, and Pepio came in to this inning. 16 of his 19 pitches have been for strikes. Every pitch in this inning has been a strike.
Yep, and he locks him up on the fastball. Obviously, Doyle looking for something off speed. He's been effective with the slider and the changeup, expecting that's what I'm going to get with 2 strikes. No. It's the heater that fills up the zone.
Down to third and up the line fair. That's going to go into the corner. Morrell will have to chase it along the base of the wall. The run is scored. Tovar stops at second base, and Colorado takes a 1-0 lead.
Oh, able to get to that pitch from Pepio and keep it fair. You can see Ryan not real happy. This is the changeup coming down and in. He's able to stay on top of it. They're trying to get the swing over the top. He's able to get that ball and squeeze it by Junior Caminero down there at third base. And then this ball right here was going to be a double no matter what, but that ball getting away from Morrell, fortunately, keep that runner at second.
Well, Morrell found himself deep into that corner, and the ball bound away. Still a double.
You know, and here's the thing too, Dwayne, but this being the new home of the Rays, it's not like they've had a lot of time to work out on this field and understand the way the ball caroms in the corners off the wall. This is the spring training home of the New York Yankees, so the Rays very limited time here to work on those types of things.
2-0 the count to Ryan McMahon. Well, it looks like the home of the Rays.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And they will learn quickly. Playing on this field, intricacies of this particular ballpark.
And remember, the same dimensions as Yankee Stadium. And so 314 down the line, got that short porch on right field. Just wonder, I'd be real interested to see how this ballpark is going to play with the Florida outdoor weather and these dimensions.
Pepio is behind 3-1. Well, it opened as Legends Field in '96. A couple of renovations, expanded seating in '08 and '16 at 10,046 the capacity. run in. Now runner stealing third, and he is out. Tovar trying to steal third is cut down. Caminero came up with the throw from Jansen.
Boy, that was quick. Quick out of the hands, the glove of Danny Jansen. That ball there in plenty of time for Caminero to be able to put that tag down. Tries to get a moving lead, and it to no avail. That ball there in plenty of time, and he's waiting on it right with the shin.
McMahon, the base runner. Here's Chris Bryant, and a high fly ball that's caught by Morrell, and the man.
Certainly on the offensive side of the ball, and see our pitchers continue to develop, but there is a chip. Guys did not like the way last year ended or unfolded, and they're out to make it better this year.
Hey, listen, the run notwithstanding, what have you seen from Ryan Pepio here, making his first career opening day start?
I guess I would ask you, but from my vantage point, it looks pretty nasty.
Yes, it is.
A lot of swing and miss, and he's attacking the strike zone.
Kevin, we appreciate you spending this time with us, and let's see if the Rays can get some runs here in the bottom of the third.
All right, guys, good catching up.
Okay, thank you. Well, the Rays will have Josh Lowe to lead it off here. Josh followed by DeLuca and then Walls. And there's a first pitch strike. So both these pitchers have come out throwing strikes. 17 out of 20 strikes from Freeland. Ball, one strike. Freeland 7 of 7 in first pitch strikes. And he has Lowe out in front chasing that one.
And so many of them have been quality strikes. It's not about just filling up the zone, but getting it to the right areas. Freeland's been able to do that very well. So is Ryan Pepio. What that allows you to do is get into good counts like this, where now you can look to expand.
Now the 1-2. Wide there. 2-2. The ground, first base side. Told you, makes the play unassisted. 7 up, 7 down. Fans, claim your share of the Rays 50-50 charity raffle jackpot. Proceeds support youth programming in Tampa Bay, so you can win big and support the community. You can donate and win from home at Rays5050.com. Johnny DeLuca. DeLuca hitting out of the 8th spot. First pitch is a strike.
Very anxious to see what Johnny DeLuca is going to be able to do this season for the Rays. He has been anointed their center fielder. He's going to be in the lineup just about every day. Get a great opportunity here. Outstanding speed, covers a lot of ground, can go and get it out in center field. And at the plate, when his swing is compact and direct to the baseball, he starts to spray line drives, and that's when he's most dangerous there.
Went down to the third base side. McMahon makes a nice play, and DeLuca is out third to first.
Yeah, McMahon lets that ball go by him. With the speed of DeLuca, he's got a chance to beat that out if it's to Tovar. And a nice job of cutting it off, making the play, and Kyle Freeland here getting a lot of soft contact.
Well, both these pitchers entered this game throwing strikes. And Freeland has been very stingy with his pitch count, and this pitch is a ball. Taylor Walls takes ball 1. So that's the first pitch he has not thrown in the strike zone. 1. Rockies coming off a 61 and 101 season. The Rays, as you know, finished last year 2 games under at 80 and 82. In the center, and that's going to carry. It stayed up long enough, and Doyle made the catch. 9 up, 9 down. We go to the
fastball, the changeup, the slider. Those are the big 3. Tell you what that allows you to do too. When you go that far down in your arsenal, and you can roll it.
pitch selection. But you throw a quality breaking ball once in a while.
0-1.
Yeah.
0-1. Because a hitter's not up there looking for it. There's a real good chance he's not going to be swinging it. So, boom, drop it in there. You got the jump.
Oh, and he did not go. And he's hit by that pitch.
That pitch was breaking down and in, and just no time for him to get the leg out of the way. Let's take a look. There is the curveball. And you can see it sweeping down, catches him right on the inside of that left ankle.
And for the 2nd consecutive inning, Colorado puts the leadoff man aboard. Cody at first, hit by a pitch. Hunter Goodman, the catcher. Ball, no strikes. Back into the screen, 1-1. Rockies have had base runners in 3 of the first 4. The off speed has Goodman out in front. 1-2. So there is Bud Black, manager of the Rockies. 9th season. Oh, and this one's going to skip away, and that will move Todia up to second. Into scoring position he goes.
Boy, a tough chance there for Danny Jansen. We talked about his ability to block a baseball. Here's the changeup. It gets turned over, comes well short, and you can see how that ball kicked away and off the right shoulder. Not able to keep that in front, but that was a tough ask.
And a little soft looper, going to be a base hit into right. Todia will be held at third, and now it's 1st and 3rd. Goodman picking up the base hit following the advance to second on the wild pitch.
This pitch moving down and away. A great job of plate coverage. That is not a bad pitch at all by Ryan Pepio, down and below the zone. But the plate coverage able to get just enough to flip it into right field.
Well, you can understand Pepio feeling a little frustrated out there. And with that in mind, Kyle Snyder makes a trip to the mound. Rays want you to enjoy the 2025 baseball journey. Every regular season game has limited $20 Rays Rush standing room only tickets available. The Rays Rush tickets drop prior to each series. Visit RaysBaseball.com/RaysRush. Snyder back to the dugout with the bottom part of the lineup coming here. Colorado with the unearned run in the 3rd and a threat in the 4th. Goodman, the runner at first, their catcher. Now Martini. Stairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Martini had a very good spring. He had 390, Fouled it back. Been with a number of organizations and signed on as a free agent addition. Two and one.
A couple of cutters and then a four-seam fastball there by Pepio. He's trying to keep that ball tight in on Martini. Try to get something, a little jam shot, a little pop-up. Trying to limit damage. That's what you're trying to do here. First and third with nobody out. This is a tough assignment. One pitch at a time. Don't let the game speed up on you. That's why we saw Kyle Snyder out there talking. Yet another fastball in. He's just trying to keep Martini from getting his arms extended. He's looking for soft contact off the handle of the bat. Now you've put yourself in position to maybe be able to go for that strikeout. You start to think about the changeup down and away. After all those pitches in, changeup down and away may be the play.
2-2. And he got him looking there. Fastball.
Yeah. And listen, I'm with Martini. I get caught looking too. You're starting to think about that changeup down and away, and he goes down middle away with the heater. Just buries it bottom of the zone. You don't see hitters take that pitch very often. Completely looking for something else.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely surprised. Throws it.
Me too.
Throws it Martini.
Me too, yes.
Here's Kyle Farmer. Pitch is down. 1 ball, no strikes.
They rate themselves.
Can't help it. High there, 2-0. Back into straightaway center. DeLuca is going to be there to make the catch. The tag, and Tolia will cross the plate. Pepio touch for the second run of the afternoon. 2-0 now, Colorado.
But we talked about it, Dwayne, limiting the damage. And if you can get out of this inning just giving up that 1 run, I mean, first and third, nobody out. That's a tough assignment. And if you could just give up that 1 and move it along, offense come to life.
So still at first base, Goodman. Jordan Beck takes a look at ball 1 too high. One. Next ball up. Chase. Pretty close there, but just in. 2-1. Colorado got the leadoff man on in the third on the error, scored. Leadoff man aboard here in the fourth on a hit by pitch, and he has crossed the plate. Two and two. Third, even with the bag. Caminero, his throw is on the money.
You know, we have a home. We have a home for this year, and it's just wonderful to be out here playing baseball.
And that's what I was going to ask you. So this is months in the works, and getting up to, you've got 4 days, and it's going to be around the clock.
Yeah, it was a lot of planning by a lot of people to schedule everything that could get done in 4 days. We got the extra day from Major League Baseball, which was helpful. But to do this, I mean, including installing new scoreboards, I think there were 3,000 pieces of signage that went up. It's just an incredible job. And we never doubt our organization, but this was a challenge.
You know what? But if there was an organization nimble enough to pull it off, this is the perfect group.
Yeah, we've had our challenges over the years, and we always rise to the challenge. We lose a spring training facility for a season, and we find a way to Orlando and to the Trop. So very nimble organization. Let's get ahead.
And there it is. An infield hit picked up by Yandy Diaz. Well, you asked for this quick and great transition. You got it. You asked for a hit. You got it. Anything else you need?
Well, I don't want to get too greedy on opening day. I was thinking there's so many times over the years. This is my 20th opening day with the Rays, where you'd go into the home opener and you'd say, man, I'd love to be playing outdoor baseball right now. You walk into the Dome and it's a great environment, but you want to be outside, and here we are. You never would have imagined, but it's great to be playing outdoors today.
Brandon Lau, lefty on the lefty. That's strike one, and Mark Freeland continues to fill up that zone. Well, the sight lines here are great. Number one, I mean, the bones of this ballpark outstanding, and then to make that quick turnaround. Oh, a line shot and caught by Tolia, who will step on the bag to complete the double play. Quick bottom of the fourth, back in a moment.